If you're a purist who doesn't like the fact that BMW is selling too many SUVs, then the all-new X4 isn't going to be good news for you. 55% of BMW sales in Australia last year were X models, and this is the latest, the coupe version of the X3.
Longer, lower and wider than its predecessor, the new Gen X4 shares its front section with the X3 it's derived from, but gets a coupe-style back end riding on a 30mm broader rear track. Combined with high-tech three-dimensional horizontal taillights and the M40i's big 21-inch rims wearing fat Pirelli P0 tyres, it's a pretty tough look that's totally in keeping with this BMW SUV's Turbo 6 performance.
There's actually some smarts in the diff. It has an M Sport rear differential that if you turn traction control off like I've got now, it engages it a little bit more than normal, which means driving the outside back wheel around to really point the nose in this car. Or if your partner is willing to let you take your X4 to the racetrack, you can completely disable ESC and then it'll fully lock the rear diff for, if we're to believe the video that BMW showed us, drift central. Gone are a lot of the flaws of the other car, which was muddy steering, not so great grip, not really a lot of driver appeal. There's definitely more of that here. That said, this steering is still not what it should be in a modern BMW. It's not crisp enough. The steering wheel's too thick, although this M40i version we're in here has a lot better weighting and definitely more feedback than the standard cars, where you just can't really feel anything at all.
Sitting behind the M40i's gaping kidney grille is a 265 kilowatt 3-litre turbocharged straight six, backed by a slick 8-speed automatic transmission and full-time all drive. That's enough to slingshot this 1825 kilo X4 from 0 to 100 in just 4.8 seconds. And for all you M3 fans out there, that's faster than every E46 variant ever made. There's also a truckload of torque, 500 newton meters, all the way from 1520 to 4800 RPM, which makes the M40i both effortlessly tractable and instantly responsive.
And if we can hear it in it all here, that little crackly pop thing at the back, which is heaps better than any of the 4-cylinder ones do. And using that diff to drive the nose into the corner, there's actually some dynamism in this that matches the look of the car. You would imagine the whole point of having a coupe version of an SUV is that it's actually sporty to drive. And in this case, there is definitely more sports than there was on the old X4. I never thought I'd be the person to admit that I actually like a coupe SUV, but there's something really likeable about the new gen BMW X4. Roomy without being flabby, sporty without looking too contrived. It actually has some BMW dynamic DNA. Can't wait to drive next year's full-blooded X4 M.